China has the most well-known culinary history in the entire world. Their cuisine has a history that goes back over 1,000 years, and over that time, different cooking methods, ingredients have evolved. Chinese food is one of the key elements of Chinese culture, with a rich history, distinctive characteristics, many different styles, and superb cookery. The color, scent, flavor, significance, and look of traditional Chinese foods are well known. Each cuisine aims to achieve harmony in three areas: look, aroma, and flavor. They place a lot of emphasis on the food's varied color palette and visual look. To provide a complex mix of flavor and scent, a lot of sauces and seasonings are used, including vinegar, fresh ginger, root garlic, oyster sauce, 5-spice powder, and soy sauce. As China is a huge country, there are many regional differences in cuisine due to differing climates, history, local ingredients, dining customs, etc. Chinese food is full of umami, which is referred to as a pleasant savory taste, and is prevalent in Japanese cuisine as well. Chinese cabbage, spinach, celery, green tea, and fermented foods like soy sauce and pastes are just a few of the elements utilized in their cuisine that share the umami flavor. Peking duck. Peking duck is a Beijing specialty that has been made since the time of the imperials. The thin, crispy skin of Peking duck is what makes it so popular. In authentic versions of the dish, the cook slices the duck in front of the diners and serves mostly the skin and very little meat. A closed or hanging oven is used to roast ducks that were raised specifically for the recipe. The ducks are slaughtered after 65 days and are then seasoned. Peking duck slices are frequently consumed with pancakes, sweet bean sauce, or soy sauce and mashed garlic. It is a must-taste dish in Beijing. Peking duck was once considered a royal dish in ancient China since it was the first dish to eat in China. Since the 1970s, when it was initially served to visitors from other countries, it has been referred to as the national dish of diplomacy. Peking duck is not stuffed because its natural juices and flavor are savored without the addition of additional additives. Kung Pao chicken. Famous Sichuan cuisine known as Kung Pao chicken is a favorite of both Chinese and Westerners. Diced chicken, dried chili, cucumber, and fried peanuts or cashews make up the majority of the ingredients. Western-style Kung Pao chicken was developed by migrant Chinese in Western nations, and it consists of veggies, sweet and sour sauce, mashed garlic, and diced chicken that has been coated in cornstarch. Sweet and sour pork. Sweet and sour pork is a dish with a delightful sweet and sour flavor and a vivid orange-red color. There was only sweet and sour sauce used in this cuisine in the beginning, but this meal has undergone significant changes to fulfill demand. Pork ribs, chicken, beef, or other ingredients can now be used in place of the original pork. The dish consists of bite-sized pieces of deep-fried pork that are then stir-fried with pineapple, green pepper, capsicum, onion, and a more specialized sweet and sour sauce comprised of sugar, ketchup, white vinegar, and soy sauce. In more complex preparations, the dish's tartness is reduced by opting for the sparing use of Chinese white rice vinegar and the use of ketchups with less vinegary flavors. Some restaurants also substitute unripe kiwi fruits and HP sauce for the vinegar. Hot pot. One of the most popular foods in China, particularly in Chongqing, Sichuan province, is hot pot. A savory soup known as hot pot is typically served in a large metal pot. Throughout the course of the dinner, the broth is simmered after coming to a boil. Raw items are cooked by being added to the simmering soup, including meat and vegetables. To add taste, dipping sauces are used with the cooked pieces. Hot pot is typically served as a main dish without rice or noodles on the side. Both at home and in a restaurant, hot pots can be made and consumed. Thinly sliced meat, leaf vegetables, mushrooms, vermicelli, sliced potatoes, bean products, egg dumplings, tofu, and shellfish are common components in hot pots. Pre-sliced tiny parts of raw ingredients are added to the simmering broth, which is kept at a mild boiling temperature to cook fast and reliably. The majority of fresh items can be cooked in a hot pot, however they may require varied cooking durations and must first be submerged in the soup before being removed. Hot pot is a favorite food among Chinese people. Hot pot used to be popular only during the winter, but these days you may find it served year-round. It is a fantastic method to interact with friends and family. People converse, eat, drink, and have fun while gathered around the pot. Dim sum. Dim sum is one of the most popular Cantonese cuisine dishes. It includes a wide variety of small dishes, such as dumplings, rolls, cakes, and preparations of meat, seafood, dessert, and vegetables. Today, there are more than 1,000 different types of dim sum. Guangzhou is where dim sum first appeared. Tea is a favorite beverage among Guangdong residents, especially at lunchtime. As a result, they frequently eat dim sum for breakfast and lunch at their tea parties. It is a well-liked method for hosting social parties or getting together with friends and family. In many dim sum meals, vegetables, shellfish, or ground meats are wrapped in dough or thin skins and steamed, deep-fried, or pan-fried. A traditional dim sum breakfast consists of a variety of steamed buns, including cha su bao, a steamed bun filled with barbecue pork, rice or wheat dumplings, and rice noodle rolls with a selection of meats and seafood, as well as vegetarian options. Many dim sum establishments also serve plates of roasted meats, congee, various soups, stuffed eggplant, stuffed green peppers, and steaming green veggies. Chinese dumplings. Chinese dumplings are a traditional food type that is widely popular, especially in North China. Chinese dumplings often contain finely chopped vegetables and minced meat inside a piece of dough shell. The term dumplings in China typically refers to boiling dumplings. Either the skin is thinner and more elastic, or it is thicker. Even the claim that a dumpling's skin influences its quality has been made. Ground meat, often pig, but can also be beef or chicken, shrimp, and even fish are common meat fillings. Pork with Chinese cabbage, pork and chives, pork and shrimp with veggies, pork and spring onion, and garlic chives with scrambled eggs are other common combinations. Depending on the season, region, and personal preferences, filling mixes will change. Ingredients can include oyster depending on the locale and the time of year. On Chinese New Year's Eve, dumplings are a common dish. According to a popular belief, the more dumplings you eat during the New Year festivities, the more money you will make in the new year. This is because they resemble Chinese silver ingots, which served as Chinese currency in the past. A fun way to spend time with your family and friends is to make dumplings. At special family reunions and on Chinese New Year's Eve, some people will stuff a coin or piece of candy into the dumpling in the hopes of finding fortune or living a pleasant life. On the winter solstice, people typically eat dumplings in northern China in the hopes of a warm winter. Dumplings may be made by the entire extended family and are also served while saying goodbye to loved ones or friends. Dumplings are frequently served in northern China with a dipping sauce comprised of vinegar, chili oil or paste, and occasionally soy sauce. Mapo tofu. One of Sichuan cuisine's most well-known dishes, mapo tofu has been around for more than a century. To make mapo tofu, medium-firm silken tofu is cooked with beef, fermented bean paste, a ton of spicy, roasted chili oil, and a few Sichuan pepper cubes. Mapo tofu has a spicy flavor that is both traditionally hot on the tongue and numbing, which is typical of Sichuan cuisine. The sauce has a pleasant oiliness, which amplifies the flavor and heat. Due to the umami and the fermented bean paste, commonly known locally as dubanjiang, it also has a very savory flavor. Mapo tofu quickly gained popularity among Chinese people all throughout the country due to its flavor, affordability, and appropriateness with rice. The simpler the better is the ideal guiding principle for making mapo tofu. Despite the low cost of the materials, mapo tofu is regarded as a test of any budding chef's abilities. Stinky tofu. Chinese fermented tofu comes in the form of stinky tofu, which has a pungent smell. Instead of being served in restaurants, it is typically sold as a side dish or as a snack at lunch bars or roadside vendors. Making a brine from fermented milk, vegetables, and pork is the traditional way to make stinky tofu. Additional ingredients might include dried shrimp, amaranth greens, mustard greens, bamboo shoots, and Chinese herbs. It may take several months for the brine to ferment. In contrast to cheese, the fermentation process for stinky tofu has a wide range of regional and personal variances in production and preparation.